Constantly thoughts will keep coming. Okay? You keep on doing something. I have to do something. I have to do something. You know, many people can't sit at one place. They need something to do. I need to do something. I need to do something. The mind becomes restless. It keeps on projecting thoughts after thoughts, memories after memories, memories after memories. The idle mind is devil's workshop. So somebody says, idle mind is devil's workshop. Let me repair this mind. Okay? Then he takes up some sadhana, practices. It can be yoga, it can be breathing, it can be any of these sadhanas. Many of these sadhanas, there are there, right? So what you do? Let us take, I am giving example, okay? It is not about denigrating sadhana, I am saying the effect of sadhana. So let's say one sadhana is there is a breathing practice. So if you do a breathing and after some time the constant breathing will create a calmness of the mind. Mind becomes silent. Right? Or if you do good yoga, after some time the mind becomes silent. So what happened to the restless mind? Devil's workshop. The devil's workshop, the devils are a little bit clear for some time. Sometimes the devils are chased away. But those devils, they are waiting. They'll just come back again. So you do breathing practice. Then mind becomes silent. That's called Kevala Kumbhaka. The mind becomes silent. When the breathing is stopped, mind is silent. Okay. When the mind is silent, all devils are not there. Again the breathing has to start now. Again all those thoughts will come. So idle mind is devil's workshop, and through a process called sadhana we will go to a state of emptying the mind. The sadhana is a process of emptying the mind. Whatever sadhana you do, chanting, meditation, all those process of emptying the mind. When you empty the mind, momentarily you get peace. Where did the peace come from? The peace is of your own nature, your own self. That's why I say idle mind is devil's workshop. Empty mind is God's workshop. At least some good thoughts will come. Okay? Let me help somebody. Okay, let me do some service. Although some good thoughts will come in the empty mind. Not in idle mind. Idle mind is always restless. Empty mind, some good thoughts will come. Idle mind to empty mind, what is the process called? Sadhana. Right? The mind has disappeared. No. Because only it's emptied. All the ghosts all the devils have gone out. Then the moment the mind starts moving, again they come back. Ayo, suro. Again the movie starts. Entertainment program starts. Right? So this process of temporary emptiness of the mind is called manolaya. Manolaya means suppressing the mind. Manolaya happens when you do some sadhana, the mind becomes temporarily stopped. It can happen in deep sleep also. Manolaya, the mind has become silent. But the silence, in that silence, everything is gone to seed form. It is there. It's only suppressed. It's like a spring. The spring you can suppress. Okay? For a moment, this big spring appears like a small chota. But the moment you release pressure, it will jump. Spring action will come. Similarly, mind can be subdued to process of sadhana called manolaya. This is what our all practices do. Our puja, yoga, meditation, everything is trying to achieve the manolaya state. Even the psychiatric treatments, the medicines which you give, the people have a lot of psychiatric problems. I mean, different people have psychiatric problems. They give the medicine. That doesn't solve the problem. It's only suppressing the mind for some time. Understand? That's why the medicine has to be taken every day. This process of suppressing the mind is called manolaya. But what is required for realization is not manolaya, but manonasha. The seed ignorance, the root ignorance has to be fried away. And that process from manolaya to manonasha is called Atma Vichara, the self-enquiry. You have to go into the source of I feeling, and in that source remain as witness Sakshi. That is called Manonasha. Manonasha is called Mukti. Manonasha is called enlightenment. Manonasha is called liberation. Manonasha is called Nirvana. Going to the source of I thoughts and being there is called Manonasha. And this process is called Atma Vichara. From Devil's Workshop, it's called mind, what is it? Empty mind, full of Devil's Workshop, to, idle mind, Devil's Workshop, to empty mind through sadhana, to no mind through self-inquiry. This is the process of enlightenment. This is the mukti. So when you attain that state of mukti, then you realize that there was nothing called mind. It was only a projection. That's why the third stage is called no mind state. From idle mind to empty mind to no mind. And in the no mind state, you wonder, I did a lot of sadhana, was it worth it? Because all done in Adna. I am not advocating that you don't do sadhana, but it is like in darkness we are trying to find something. All that we require is light, and that light is light of the self, Atmajyothi. Get established in that, and you realize there is no mind any point of time. There is nobody other than Paramatma. Once you go to Atma, that's Paramatma. So, this is about no mind. Okay? If there are any questions, I will answer them. Anybody has questions? No questions will come in a no mind state.
People are just not able to think about the questions.
Questions.
It will take some time.
Okay.
For the people to come out with the questions.
Come over the questions. Okay.
The thing left to be known.
Okay. So let us.
Is Atma and Chaitanya are different?
Not same. Atma is Chaitanya. Chaitanya is Atma.
And what you say that why did I do all this sadhana? Now I could get this mukti and everything through Atmajyothi or Jnana.
Atma Vichara.
Jnana.
Atma Vichara.
Is it possible?
See.
I mean, without going through
No.
yoga or
No. I'm not said it's not. I'm not said it's not. I mean, I'm saying that is the process. Okay, but once you reach there, then you understand. Right? It's like okay. Once you reach the final stage, then you understand all effort which I did was in darkness.
Very correct what
Yeah.
you say, but I hope to attain that state of mind. Without sadhana, it may not be possible.
I mean, I agree with you. Depends on what.
Are there some people in the world who have gone to that stage without sadhana?
So now this sadhana, I mean, there are some people who have done that. For example, Ramana Maharshi, example. Okay. But then always we give an example saying that he might have done sadhana in the previous life. Okay. The self-inquiry is straight Ramana Maharshi's answer. It is actually, it didn't go through elaborate process of sadhana. There are examples. Okay. But then consolation is that, okay, Sri Ramana Maharshi also would have done sadhana in the past life, so that everybody has to do something and before he attend it. Let us chant. ನಾನು ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಸಚಿದಾನಂದಾತ್ಮ ಶಿವನಾನು ನಾನೇ ಶಿವೋಹಂ 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 ಆತ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಆತ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಸತ್ಯದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಸತ್ಯದರ್ಶನಂ ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು ಹರಿ ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ ಹರಿ ಓಂ